It's madness. It's massive. And really exciting. We have an incredible director, Gareth Edwards, and he's gotten an amazing visual vocabulary.
We've got new interviews with Jurassic World 4's lead star Scarlett Johansson, who continues to express her love for Jurassic Park and has now been welcomed to the franchise by none other than Dr. Ian Malcolm himself. Filming on the next Jurassic adventure is well underway, and production is getting ready to leave the jungles of Thailand and head to the stages in Malta. That's right, filming in Thailand has pretty much wrapped. In this video, we will cover those details along with more filming updates, new set photos, all of that gives further context to what this movie might be about. Welcome back to Jurassic Outpost. Let's dive into the latest on the new Jurassic World movie.
You've been in Thailand, you're shooting Jurassic World.
Yes.
I hear you, so this is the whole new franchise, but I hear you are OG fan of Jurassic Park and those movies.
I am. I have to say the first Jurassic Park, it's one of the first movies I remember seeing in the theater. I was probably 10 or 11, and it was absolutely transformative for me. I mean, the experience was, we had never seen anything like that, CGI used in that way. And when you see it, it still holds up. I mean, it looks so great.
This isn't the first time that Scarlett has shared her love of the first movie, and she previously revealed how she's been trying to get into this franchise for quite some time. Our lead in the new movie has been filming in Thailand. The shoot there has been progressing for 3+ weeks now. The Jurassic City lead is currently out promoting her latest movie, Fly Me to the Moon, and naturally the media are asking about her next role in the upcoming Jurassic World movie, in which Scarlett plays the lead. In these interviews, Scarlett talks about the movie, about filming in Thailand, and her love of Jurassic Park.
It's like the magic, your eyes are just what? These are real dinosaurs.
Absolutely. I mean, it looked incredible. The actors were so amazing. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum. And it had so much heart, and it was just the score by John Williams,
The actress also received a welcome from none other than Dr. Ian Malcolm himself, Jeff Goldblum.
I'm glad you mentioned the stars because somebody wanted to welcome you aboard to the team. Take a look.
What?
Dr. Johansson, this is Jeff Goldblum. Here's what I want to say to you. This I know, Scarlett will find a way.
Oh, no way!
So much. Don't get eaten unless you want to. I love you. Mwah.
Oh my God!
So Scarlett, along with the rest of the cast, have been filming in Thailand. The shoot there supposedly wrapping on July 16th, although from what we now know, Scarlett and Mahershala Ali have now left Thailand. No word on the remaining talent, but it is believed that the majority of first unit filming has now taken place, or at least the parts with Scarlett and Mahershala.
You just got back from Thailand though, right?
Yes.
Is it pleasure or for work?
It is. It's in my world, it's a very pleasurable thing, but I'm working, on a small film.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's called Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an enormous, giant Jurassic Park fan.
Me
so
too. Me too.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
At this point in your career, you're probably pretty careful, right, with your projects because you got little kiddos, you got a family.
Yes, yeah. We have a son who's 2.5, and then our daughter's 9.5. So you want to make sure that you're working on stuff that is meaningful because otherwise it's a lot to coordinate and you don't want to be away from them. I feel very fortunate that I put in a lot of hours and I can kind of
and you feel like you can pick and choose and be like, you know what, this matters to me and I'll take time away. It's worth taking time away.
Totally. And Jurassic Park felt like that.
Jeez. Yeah.
I'm
going to do my best to not talk about that film with you right now.
Some of the crew behind the movie aren't leaving until the 16th, but a lot of the additional crew members, and as we said, some of the main talent, have finished their roles in Thailand, including producer Frank Marshall, who shared yet another gorgeous photo from the set, marking the end of production. So let's take a look at that schedule. Filming began in Thailand roughly 4 or so weeks ago on June 13th and will continue there until July 16th, when it will then move to Malta and utilize Malta Film Studios' water tanks and studio space. Filming in Malta is estimated to be roughly 6 weeks in total, with some casting calls indicating the need for body doubles required from July 22nd through August 14th, and others stating that production runs July to September. At some point in September, the production will then move to Sky Studios in the UK for filming on stages, and we have also heard that it will utilize virtual production methods like LED volume technology. Filming will conclude in the UK, where the production's main base is located, on October 18th, but it's uncertain what the extent of this filming will be.
Scarlett will find a way.
That-
We know that water finds a way.
Yeah, it's water.
It's an iconic line from the movie.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way. That's what it is.
Life finds a way. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Jeff
and he wore
actually
his
said that to me.
dinosaur sweater for you.
I mean, I think my life is complete now.
It's done.
Yes,
It's done.
I can retire. I'm done.
Scarlett.
The movie is set for release in less than a year's time on July 2nd, 2025, and is currently on schedule for that date. Many were thinking the movie might get delayed due to the tighter than usual schedule, but that does not seem to be the case. It all appears to be on track and on schedule for that release date, and Gareth Edwards, the director, isn't exactly known for slow, unproductive shoots. In fact, it does seem like, based on this photo from Frank Marshall, the production may have wrapped a few days early.
Joining the Jurassic universe.
Yes.
How does that feel?
So-
Part of that incredible place.
I'm in the thick of it right now, and it's madness. It's massive. And really exciting. We have an incredible director, Gareth Edwards, and he's got an amazing visual vocabulary. So as a fan, I'm very, very excited.
A big thanks to Keeping Up with Scarlett for this clip. Be sure to give them a follow. So it's massive, apparently, and Gareth has an amazing visual vocabulary. Isn't that exactly what we need to hear about the next Jurassic Park? If you aren't as familiar with some of Gareth Edwards' work, then I do recommend checking out his first movie, Monsters, 2014's Godzilla, and 2023's The Creator, 3 of his 4 movies, to get a real sense for what Gareth might be trying to achieve with this film. Let's not forget, he's working from a screenplay from David Koepp, the screenwriter behind Jurassic Park and The Lost World. We've also got John Matheson shooting this film, so come on. So what is this movie about? So far, very little is actually known about the plot, but Variety's update did give us a hint at the story's setup. They said the movie is a completely fresh take launching a new Jurassic era, following 3 adults and 3 teens getting stuck on the island.
Hey, I'm gonna get you close, my friend, but not too close, eh? You don't wanna be eaten.
The main cast is comprised of Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, Rupert Friend, Luna Blaze, Manuel Garcia Rolfo, David Iacono, and Audrina Miranda. So far, any photos that we've seen from the set have been relatively spoiler-free, not showing more than blurred characters or just being general shots of the location or the filming taking place. However, as with any good Jurassic movie, there are movie vehicles, and indeed, Jurassic World 4 will have new vehicles. Photos do exist of such a vehicle on set, but I won't be sharing that here for multiple reasons, and I'm sure most of you can understand that reasoning. However, what I can say is it did remind me of a certain vehicle from an arcade game.
Sure, I'm in a gas-powered Jeep.
Anyway, timeline-wise, this film is still unclear. When is this movie set? We are 99% sure that this movie is set after the last one, after the events that we saw in Dominion, but honestly, from what we've seen on the set so far, I can't 100% confirm it. Nothing I've seen, unless I'm really mistaken about something, dates this film to the modern era. Nothing dates it at all. So there is a small chance, likely based on a lot of hope on my part, that we might be going back in time with this film. What if this movie is set after the events that we saw in The Lost World? Remember, the event at the end of that movie would have been world-altering. Maybe not at first, with how few people saw it at the time and how fast InGen and the various government agencies would have covered it up, but that day confirmed for many that Dr. Ian Malcolm was right. He wasn't some lunatic who made up a tale about prehistoric monsters on an island. He was right. That in itself, that shift in perspective for the everyday human, is not something that's really explored in the movies. The jump in Jurassic World shows a mass acceptance of something that was a truly horrific disaster and should never have been allowed again. Jurassic Park 3 very briefly shows us a scene in which college students attending a lecture by Dr. Grant question the islands, the animals contained on it, and clearly demonstrate how the world now knows about Jurassic Park and the secrets held there. But there's a missing culture shift that could be explored in a new movie. Go back to when the world was first learning about these animals, these islands, these genetic creatures brought back from extinction, and beginning to see the real world results of the impact they have. But it probably won't go there at all. As I said, I think this movie is firmly set after the 3rd Jurassic World movie, so the story is likely a continuation of the events that we saw in that film, taking us to a new location, a new environment, with dinosaurs that we previously haven't seen. Or in some cases, have. So what about the filming in Malta? Let's talk about that for a minute. We know some of the filming in Thailand took place on a river and near or in water. One of the locations they are filming at in Malta is the Malta Film Studios, which has 3 huge water tanks used for a variety of different projects. The latest news out of Malta indicates that a 770-foot long blue screen wall has been constructed around one of the water tanks. Honestly, looking at the photos, it's giving off major Jurassic Park 3 vibes. The production crew on that movie built this giant structure at Universal Studios for filming the river sequence. Clearly a fair chunk of this movie takes place in or around water, but what do you think that means? Let me know down below.
How are you feeling about that and carrying that legacy forward, and what are you most looking forward to in playing the raptor?
Less time in hair and makeup, so that's great.
So you're just gonna, do you actually
Just be
wear
my
the
actual
claws?
self. I'll just wear my regular claws.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sick.
I won't have to put these fingers on every day, which is great. I'm basically looking forward to every single aspect of it. I'm really excited.
Thailand's also there.
Yeah, Thailand will be awesome. We have an awesome cast. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm an enormous Jurassic Park fan. Yeah. So I've basically been trying to get into this franchise for the last 15 years, and I've tried in many different ways. I'm assuming it would never be possible. I was like, I will die in the first 5 minutes. I will do anything. I will do craft service. I want to be in it.
I just rewatched the first one on the plane, I don't know, about a month ago. It just holds up.
It holds up, and then it looks so good.
Yeah, it really does.
Everything about it.
It's a perfect film.
Yeah, it's a perfect film. I'm so excited.
So filming has mostly wrapped in Thailand. Some of the crew remain in Thailand, but soon the whole production will move to Malta and continue to film the next adventure in the Jurassic saga. The next Jurassic film is happening as we speak. What will the title be and where will it take us? Hopefully we'll know much more very soon. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down below your thoughts on the new movie.